Okay, I'm going to call the meeting to order at 5:31. And if we could, please, let's start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now we'll have a 1 minute silent meditation. Okay, and we can start. Item number 1, I need the approval of the November 24th agenda tonight, and as well as the minutes from the November 3rd and November 10th board meetings. Can I get a motion?
I'll make a motion.
A second.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, item number 2, celebrating success.
I will go first. I have first grade here this evening. That was from October. Mrs. Vanderwater is representing both teachers, Mrs. Vanderwater and Mrs. Geiger. We have Lennox Crane and Leroy Lindemood. And I will let you both come right over here so we can get a picture. And Mrs. Vanderwater will talk just like she loves doing in front of adults.
I really don't. There's a reason I teach.
Right over here, please. I'll get a picture of it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, hang on, stay there. You gotta think about it.
Alright, so leave Lennox first. This is from Mrs. Kiger. Alright, she said, Lennox is such a hard worker. He always tries to do his very best and put in his best effort. He always wants to be challenged and always wants to do math. He always raises his hand and wants to participate, and he will even help other students that need help. I am so proud of him, and not only his academics, but also his ability to be a good leader and how helpful he is to me. That was from Mrs. Kiger. Alright, Leroy, you're next. Here, step up, 2 steps. There we go. Alright. Alright, Leroy, you ready?
No.
At the beginning of the year, Leroy was super quiet and super shy. I even told this to his parents, and they were really shocked about what I had said. As a few weeks went by, he started to open up a little bit more, and then he started raising his hand and participating in class, and I realized just how much information he knew, and why he was going through the paperwork and all the things I was doing so fast, because he knew so much. He constantly makes me have backup work after backup work after backup work, because if not, he's always just sitting there staring at me going, all right, what's next? What's next, Miss B? Come on. So I have to have something behind something behind something. Sometimes I even have to remind him to go back down, look through his work, just because I need him to do something. I can't wait to see, I'm getting ahead of myself. I can't wait to see where this whole year takes him and what he becomes in the future. I'm super glad that I got to have him in my class this year.
Okay, I want to recognize the high school drama department. I see a few of you are here. Up there, Maddie. So Mrs. DeAnda was not able to be here tonight, but she did write up something amazing for me to share. And I'd like to get a picture of all of you that are able to see here. Thank you. Mrs. DeAnda wrote, this month the Attica Jr Sr High School Drama Department delivered an outstanding production of The Murder Mystery at the Murder Mystery by Brian Taylor, showcasing the talent, discipline, and creativity of our students. Over 19 students participated both on stage and behind the scenes, contributing to acting, set design, costumes, lighting, sound, and stage management. Our tech crew was led by Mrs. Kate Kruger-Conway. Feedback from family, staff, and community members highlighted the creativity and problem-solving skills of this cast and crew. A few of our members even went way outside of their comfort zone and presented an excellent performance. In addition to the extracurricular hours that the cast and crew put in each day, we have a theater production class whose students work daily to construct the set, costume and prop design, sound, lights, marketing, and organization. All of the students gained experience in collaboration, time management, problem solving, and communication skills. We are proud of these students and their hard work and dedication. Thank you to the school board, administration, families, and community partners for their continuing support that makes this program possible. Nice job.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
All right, principal's report for the month of November. I just want to highlight a couple things. We had fifth grade that went on a field trip and attended the Indiana State Museum. They had a blast, something new to them, and we'll continue doing that. I also, something I didn't put on your guys' sheet, but we had our AES Spell Bowl compete in their competition last week, and they placed second in their division. So huge shout out to them. Mrs. Sarah Riley, both in fifth grade and doing our AES Spell Bowl. She did a great job with those kids. I wanted to put a shout out to Mrs. Rudenberg at the high school for the trick or treat. She handles all that coordination. It takes a lot of work for her to get that ready, and she did a great job getting everybody situated. I had essentially my whole elementary staff participate in that, so that's a fun event for staff and kids in the community to participate in, so we appreciate that. We have done our first quarter incentives. We did donuts and a movie for math incentive, and we are doing ice cream sundaes for our ELA incentive that'll be happening. So that's a fun little thing we do for all kids. Each teacher has their own incentive that is set up, and then ELA's based off AR points. So something fun we do at the elementary level that the kids really love. A few upcoming things. The Harlem Wizards, I'm sure everybody in the school corporation is tired of hearing me say this, but that is tomorrow evening. There's been a lot of work put into that. On behalf of myself and our PTO ladies have done a ton of stuff on it. Anybody that's wanting to come, please come out. If you're willing to volunteer, the ladies back there will gladly take your name down.
I emailed everyone, please volunteer.
Yes, absolutely. I can't say enough things. It'll be a fun evening for all. Anybody and everybody's welcome. And this is not just an Attica event. This is a community event that is spread between Fountain County, Warren County, whatever it may be. Anybody and everybody's welcome. And we want to see everybody out there. We have the elementary Christmas program on Wednesday, December 3rd. That is at 6 p.m. in our auditorium. I'm sure Mrs. Bounceeper will let you know. I think the high school is a week or two after that. And last but not least, we have island checkpoints coming up. This will be our second round, and we will see how those get situated with some of the data we're getting back. We'll do that right going into Christmas break, starting December 8th, I believe. So that's what we have. Rocking and rolling. I cannot believe we're talking about December already. This is insane to me.
Yes, well, a lot of this is going to be ditto. I just wanted to reiterate some upcoming events. The Harlem Wizards, which he's already talked about. We do have the turkey trot, and I know the community has done that annually for a bit. Our Christmas program will be on December 10th. And while he's talking about fun and incentives and field trips, we have final exams that'll be coming up at the high school on the 18th and 19th. I'm still working on finalizing that schedule. I also wanted to say that I don't take my 33 years in public education for granted, and I have learned a lot, and I've enjoyed working with all the families and staff and the community. And I look forward to retirement, but I appreciate all I've had in this community. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Any communications from the floor before we move on? Otherwise, well, you're all welcome to stay, but we are totally understanding if you want to leave. We're going to head on to the business portion of the meeting, but thank you all. Congratulations. Any communications from the board? Superintendent's items of interest.
Yes, so there's one item on there, and I want to recognize Barbie Balanceifer for her 33 years dedicated service to students, to staff, to the community here. She has done an outstanding job. I want to personally thank her. for all the hard work she's done. She has been instrumental in several of the changes here since I've been here last year. And she's been a good ear the times where I needed to vent to somebody. So it was great being able to go in her office and times that hopefully it was mutual. So it helps having that person to talk to there. So like I said, I want to thank her for everything that she's done. She's a great person. She will definitely be missed by our students, by our staff, and by the community. So I wish her well in her retirement. I have a gift for her, so she wants to come up and. So this says Attica Jr Sr High School, Barbie Balanceifer, on behalf of the Attica Consolidated School Corporation, we would like to thank you for your 33 incredible years of leadership and inspiration. So.
More exciting than the box.
Okay, just
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you.
Yes, I'd also just like to piggyback on your comments, Matt, that Barbie, we just wanted to, I think, all of us just extend our heartfelt appreciation to you for all that you've done and all of your countless hours here and dedication to our kids and
Thank you.
the staff. And you've been a really good, calm presence in the midst of a lot of changes the last few years, especially. So we've really appreciated. You've stepped up anytime there's been a need and filled in lots of gaps and worn lots of hats. So we're deeply appreciative and wish you all the very best.
Thank you. You're a great group to work with. Thank you.
If we're piggybacking, I can't stand over Mr. Hall always has a piece to say, but I also cannot thank her enough. I walked in blindsided, and she has been there through everything. Her and I had a not a relationship, but her and I communicated beforehand before I took that role. So we had built that bond and trust beforehand, but when I stepped into a new role at the high school level, her and I had communication all the time. And it's different now because I can't yell to the wall to talk to her and ask her questions. But 4002, I think, has been faded on my keypad because that extension still gets dialed very frequently, whether it's to vent, ask a question, just see how you're doing in the day. Like, I can't say enough great things about her. And just because she's not in her building does not mean that I will not still communicate and not still ask questions. I'm sorry, but there's still questions. You're just not getting paid to do it now.
So happy retirement.
Yes, Scott, I'm sorry, but your 4002 may continue to get those questions.
Thank you again. Okay, report of the superintendent.
I'd like to make a recommendation to approve the corporation treasurer to pay claims through the end of November 2025.
Any questions? Okay. Can I get a motion to approve the corporation treasurer to pay claims through the month of November?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, item number 2.
I'd like to make a recommendation to approve the board policy handbook update of policies volume 37, number 1. This will be the second reading.
Any questions on these policies? Can I get a motion to approve board policy handbook updates, volume 37, second reading?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, and item number 2.
I'd like to make a recommendation to review board policy handbook update of policies volume 38, number 1. This will be the first reading.
Does anybody have any questions on these?
Not at this time.
this is where we can now declare a political party when we run for school board.
Correct.
Notice that changed, but nothing else major. Okay.
No.
All right, if there are no questions on the first reading, can I get a motion to approve the review of these in the first reading?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second. Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, and item number 4.
Like to make a recommendation to approve the November 24th, 2025 personnel sheet.
Any questions on that? Okay, can I get a motion to approve the November 24th personnel sheet?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Okay, so I'd like to congratulate our new junior senior high school principal, Scott Fry. So we're excited to have Scott. I want to thank the committee, the hiring committee. We sat through numerous interviews. We were blessed this year to have a lot of qualified applicants apply for the position, more so than I think in a long time, I would say. Scott is coming to us with a plethora of not only admin experience, but experience in a lot of different areas. Scott's been a classroom teacher. He's been an assistant principal. He's been a building principal. He has worked on curriculum. And now he's in his current role as a director of human resources and communications. So we spoke a lot about how much we communicate here at the school corporation to be transparent with a lot of stuff. So Scott's up to the task on that. So again, I want to thank Scott. We're excited to have him. He will be a great addition and a great fit for the students, for the staff, and the community. So congratulations, Scott.
I want to say a huge thank you to the hiring committee, the school board, and Dr. Williams for the opportunity. I can't wait for January.
Welcome aboard.
Yes, thank you. Look forward to getting to know you and working with you.
Look forward to it.
Okay. On to financial status. Anything to note there?
Yeah, so before the recommendation, I just want to go over, and then I will turn it over to Paul for just a few items. I just want to go over where we are and where we were a year ago. In our rainy day fund, last year we were at $1,969,296. Currently, we're at $1,802,028. That came obviously off the purchase of the bus, is where that drop stemmed from. Last year in our operations fund, we were at a negative, and that's what happens sometimes because you get your money. The next round will be next month in December. Negative $97,544. To date, we have in that account $374,971. So that's a turnaround right there, almost $500,000. And then in our education fund, last year we had $1,067,614, and to date we have $1,768,257. So that's a turnaround of about $700,000. So, Paul.
Well, I think you just said it.
Okay.
To reiterate and summarize what Dr. Williams is talking about, you're in great shape financially, really. For a small school corporation, really good. The only thing that I would point to, and I think I've done this before, is that going forward, we really have to watch the operations fund now. We will lose money. We don't have the 2026 budget yet. The 2025 budget, which is this year's budget, came on November 22nd last year. We kind of expected that to happen now, but I'm not so sure with the homestead credit playing into that budget and information having to come from the courthouse, and this is what you're subtracting and all that, and all the taxpayers. That's going to take some time. And so I imagine that I expect it before Christmas, that's for sure, but I have no clue as to exact date anymore. So we're looking forward to that. I was hoping it would be here for this meeting, but we don't anticipate any problems other than we're kind of anxious to see what they're cutting the operations fund. That kind of leads us to 2027 and what to expect. And that's the year that we really need to target. I'm not worried about 26. I'm more worried about 2027 going forward. But you're in good shape.
Thank you. Any questions on financial? Can I get a motion to combine and approve the financial claims for the month of November and the monthly transfer of $55,000 from education to operations?
I'll make a motion. I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, I guess that's it. Can I get a motion to adjourn at 5:52?
I'll make a motion.
So moved.